Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into a report that shows how KKR Infrastructure LLC is fueling its growth, and let's just say they're not shy about raising funds. We're looking at a Form 8K filing from KKR Infrastructure Conglomerate LLC, and the big story here is about unregistered sales of equity securities. Basically, the company has been selling shares to investors without the usual registration hassle, and they've just finalized some of those sales. The most exciting part for any investor is always the money. On the 1st of October 2025, KKR Infrastructure LLC sold a bunch of shares, and they've now tallied up the final numbers. They sold nearly 5 million Class I shares, bringing in a hefty $148 million. Then there were the Class S shares, around 4.6 million of them, generating another $138 million. And finally, about 137,000 Class D shares added $4 million to the pot. All in all, these specific sales raked in over $290 million in cash. Now, why the special unregistered sale? Well, the filing tells us these sales were exempt from the normal registration process. This usually means they're selling to specific types of investors, like accredited investors who meet certain income or net worth requirements, or to investors outside the United States. It is a common way for companies to raise capital quickly without the lengthy and expensive process of registering with the securities regulator. It is like a private club for big money. And this isn't a one-off deal. Since they started their offering back in June of 2023, KKR Infrastructure LLC has raised a staggering $5.3 billion. That is billion with a B. It shows a very active fundraising strategy, which is usually a sign that they have plans for that capital, likely for more infrastructure investments. They also mentioned their infrastructure K-Series platform. This is where they partner up with other KKR managed investment vehicles, often located outside the US, to invest in infrastructure projects. They've sold interest through this platform for about $584 million just on the 1st of October. And in total, since it began, this platform has brought in about $9 billion. This layered approach to fundraising, both directly and through managed platforms, shows a sophisticated and aggressive strategy to deploy capital into infrastructure assets. Now, looking at this from a bird's eye view, KKR Infrastructure LLC is clearly in a growth and acquisition phase. They are actively raising significant amounts of money, which suggests they are identifying attractive infrastructure investment opportunities. The use of unregistered offerings, while common for private equity and large funds, means these shares aren't readily available to the average investor. It points to a business model focused on institutional and sophisticated investors. The sheer volume of capital raised, both for the company itself and through its K-Series platform, is impressive. It means they are operating at a very large scale. The potential risks here, though not detailed in this specific filing, would generally revolve around the ability to deploy this capital effectively into profitable projects and manage the associated debt or leverage. However, for a company like KKR, known for its expertise in private markets, this aggressive fundraising is likely a calculated move to capitalize on market opportunities in the infrastructure sector. Alright, that is our breakdown of this KKR Infrastructure LLC filing. The company is clearly playing the long game, actively seeking and securing substantial investments for its infrastructure ventures. What is your take on this aggressive capital raising strategy? Do you see it as a sign of strength or potential risk? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this deep dive helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more corporate insights. And don't forget to join our Discord community, linked in the description, where we break down more financial news. Thanks for watching. See you next time.